Have you ever heard whispers of fortunes guarded not by locks and keys, but by restless spirits? Tales of immense wealth, buried deep, but forever watched over by the ghosts of those who couldn't let go. Today, we're diving into the shadows to uncover the world's most legendary haunted treasures. Stories where greed, gold, and ghosts collide. These aren't just campfire tales. They are chilling legends that have lured treasure hunters to their doom and continue to haunt us to this day. From the cursed gold of a pirate king to the hidden riches of a lonely miner, we'll explore the eerie histories and the ghostly guardians that protect these lost fortunes. So, dim the lights and get ready. We're going on a treasure hunt where the biggest obstacle isn't the map, but the paranormal. Our first stop takes us to the rugged coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, to the infamous Oak Island. For over 2 centuries, this small island has been the subject of one of the world's most baffling treasure hunts. The legend begins in 1795, when a young man named Daniel McGuinness discovered a circular depression in the ground. Believing it was the work of pirates, he and his friends started digging. What they found was a shaft, booby-trapped with layers of logs, charcoal, and clay. At 90 feet deep, they uncovered a stone slab with strange symbols. Deciphered, the inscription supposedly read, 40 feet below, £2 million lie buried. But as they dug deeper, the shaft flooded with seawater, a sophisticated trap designed to protect whatever lies beneath. So, what's the treasure? Theories range from Captain Kidd's pirate loot to Marie Antoinette's lost jewels, or even the Holy Grail itself. But what about the ghosts? The island is said to be cursed. An ancient prophecy claims that 7 men must die before the treasure can be found. To date, 6 men have lost their lives in the pursuit. Visitors and treasure hunters report all sorts of spooky occurrences. Shadowy figures moving through the trees, disembodied voices whispering in the dark, and strange glowing lights hovering over the money pit. Some believe the ghost of a pirate, killed by his crew to guard the treasure, still roams the island, forever bound to his post. Others speak of 2 fishermen who vanished near the island in the 1700s. Their spirits now part of the island's spectral legion. Is it a real curse, or just the island's way of protecting its secrets? The mystery of Oak Island is a chilling reminder that some treasures come with a price far greater than gold. Next, we journey south to the sun-drenched yet shadow-filled landscapes of the American Southwest. Here, nestled in the Superstition Mountains of Arizona, lies the legend of the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. This tale centers around a German immigrant named Jacob Waltz, the Dutchman who, in the 1870s, supposedly discovered a mine brimming with pure gold. He kept its location a secret, occasionally appearing in Phoenix with pockets full of gold nuggets, only to vanish back into the unforgiving mountains. On his deathbed in 1891, he is said to have described the mine's location to his caretaker, Julia Thomas. But the clues were vague and cryptic, speaking of a pointed peak and a view of a military trail. Armed with this information, countless hopefuls have ventured into the Superstition Mountains, but none have found the mine. Many, however, have found something else entirely: death. The area is notorious for disappearances and mysterious accidents. The Apache people, who consider the mountains sacred, have their own legends. They believe the mine is protected by the thunder god and the spirits of their ancestors. They say those who seek the gold with greed in their hearts will be met with a terrible fate. Treasure hunters report hearing strange whispers on the wind, seeing ghostly figures of Apache warriors, and feeling an overwhelming sense of being watched. Some even claim to have seen the ghost of Jacob Waltz himself, a shadowy figure leading them deeper into the labyrinthine canyons, only to disappear, leaving them lost and terrified. The Lost Dutchman's Mine isn't just a search for gold. It's a battle against the unforgiving wilderness and the vengeful spirits that call it home. Now, let's set sail for the open seas to the era of pirates and plunder. Our story revolves around one of the most feared pirates of all time, Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard. In 1718, Blackbeard met his end in a bloody battle off the coast of North Carolina. Before he died, he was asked where he had hidden his vast treasure. His chilling reply was, "Only I and the devil know." And it seems they've kept the secret well. For centuries, treasure hunters have scoured the coasts of North Carolina, Virginia, and the Caribbean islands, searching for Blackbeard's legendary hoard. But the real haunting isn't just the missing treasure. It's the ghost of Blackbeard himself. His spirit is most famously associated with Ocracoke Island and the waters of the Pamlico Sound, where he was killed. Sailors and locals have reported seeing a ghostly headless figure swimming in the waters around an inlet known as Teacher's Hole. They say it's Blackbeard's spirit, searching for his severed head, which was hung from the bowsprit of his captor's ship. Others have seen a strange spectral light known as Teacher's Light moving across the water, believed to be the lantern of Blackbeard's ghost ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, still sailing the seas in search of its lost captain and his treasure. Some even claim that if you circle a specific patch of woods on Ocracoke 13 times, the ghost of Blackbeard will appear to you. It seems that even in death, the notorious pirate captain refuses to give up his riches, his tormented spirit forever guarding the secret of his final resting place. Our final tale takes us back to the Old West, to the mountains of Virginia and the tragic story of Thomas Beale's treasure. In the early 1820s, a man named Thomas J. Beale and his party of 30 adventurers supposedly stumbled upon a massive deposit of gold and silver while hunting in what is now Colorado. Over 18 months, they amassed a fortune. To protect it, they transported the treasure east and buried it in a secret vault in Bedford County, Virginia. Beale then created 3 ciphertexts or coded messages. The first described the location of the vault, the second detailed its contents, and the third listed the names of the men who were entitled to a share. Beale entrusted a locked box containing these papers to a local innkeeper named Robert Morrises, promising to send a key to the ciphers later. But Beale was never heard from again. Years later, Morrises opened the box and spent the rest of his life trying to decode the messages. He only succeeded with the second one, which, using the Declaration of Independence as a key, revealed the astonishing contents: thousands of pounds of gold and silver. But the ciphers detailing the location and the owners remain unsolved to this day. And this is where the haunting begins. People who live near the supposed burial area report strange phenomena. They hear the sounds of digging at night, the clinking of shovels against rock, and the faint, mournful whispers of men's voices. Some have seen shadowy figures moving through the woods, carrying old lanterns and tools, believed to be the spirits of Beale and his party, forever bound to their lost fortune. They are said to be uneasy, their treasure found but unreachable, their legacy trapped in an unbreakable code. The Beale ciphers are not just a puzzle of words and numbers, but a ghostly testament to a promise that was never fulfilled. From a booby-trapped island in Canada to the coded secrets of Virginia, these stories share a common, chilling thread. They show us that the desire for wealth can be so powerful it transcends even death. The ghosts of Oak Island, the Superstition Mountains, Blackbeard's Coast, and Bedford County aren't just random spirits. They are guardians, tied to the earth by the very gold they sought to protect. They serve as a timeless warning that some treasures are meant to stay buried, and that disturbing them might awaken more than just history. Whether these are tales of real paranormal activity or simply the product of imaginations fueled by greed and fear, one thing is certain: they continue to captivate and terrify us. They remind us that the greatest treasures are often the stories themselves, passed down through generations, their mysteries deepening with every retelling. Thank you so much for joining me on this spectral treasure hunt. What do you think? Are these ghosts real guardians, or are the stories just legends to scare off the curious? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations of the world's greatest mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and maybe think twice before you go digging for buried treasure.